Hello, this is my presentation for my blog for high school writing. Um, I wanted to show it to you and my family and see what you think. So, here it is. You can see it on the screen up here. Uh, it is called Star Wars Blog because I love Star Wars, so that's the theme I chose. We have the classic art here, and we have a couple of blog posts that we'll be getting to. I'll just show you those later. But I have worked on it a bit since I was assigned. It is quite enjoyable. Here's the home page, and I've fully customized this. You have the best character in Star Wars right here. This is just objective truth. And this is this is where most people would probably. I'm gonna see if I can link it so that people will go here first, and they see this, where you have a nice hearty welcome. With multiple Star Wars quotes to Star Wars blog. This sort of is this is sort of the vision for this. If I were to continue working on this, this is the kind of things I would implement. So I'm kind of lying right now because none of this exists. But the idea is you can explore Star Wars, things like theories and discussions about it, because that's just candy, brain candy to us. So ideas, criticisms, and things about Obi-Wan. And then if you like reading other people's things, you can actually contribute your own things. And the cool thing about this is instead of having to sign up with your email and with your name and your age and then subscribe to a newsletter that goes into your inbox and clutters everything, none of that will happen. All that you need is your email. And probably something to make sure you're not a droid because we don't serve their kind here. But then you can write your own things about Obi-Wan, or anything else about Star Wars, but that's probably what most people are going to do anyway, because he's the best character. You can also share other things. You're going to post memes, aren't you? You would certainly like to. Well, here you can post your own content, like your art or links to videos that you make. And yes, I guess you can post your memes. And then you can connect with other people. This is probably going to be the hardest one to implement if I were to do it. But you could connect with other people and have a customizable profile. And you can have... It's kind of fun, and you can have discussions with people this way. So this is the idea of it. If we go here, this is sort of where you get redirected to see the latest posts. I have an introduction I've written that basically tells you those things. And my quote here is from the late Chancellor Palpatine. If one is to understand the great mystery, one must study all its aspects, not just the dogmatic narrow view of the Jedi. So there you go. I don't know what this means. So there's your introduction post. It just tells you who I am and just my inspiration for using this idea. Yes. And then I've already put a post on there. It is a post I already submitted as a mock blog post, but now it's an actual blog post because it's not an actual blog. And it's about cloning the Emperor. Now, it was, the idea of this post is that we heard a while back that the Emperor in the newest episode 9 was a clone, which a lot of people were kind of disappointed because they wanted something cooler than that. But even worse is that now not only the Emperor was a clone in episode 9, but the original Emperor from episode 6, Return of the Jedi, was announced to also be a clone. And that comes not just from J.J. Abrams, because he got it from George Lucas. So that's pretty interesting. And this post basically talks about the ways that just breaks everything. And why Abrams' explanation for why it's cool, he says that in each trilogy you go up against a new Palpatine clone. Not only is that not as cool as you think makes it sound, it's not even true, because it's the same Palpatine in the original and prequel trilogy, so it's not a new Palpatine clone. Hopefully. Anyway, this is that first post. Also, you have the second best character in Star Wars right here. We're starting off strong on this blog. So this is my blog. It's a small start, but it is something that I could continue doing. It is pretty interesting. That's all I have. What are your questions?
Does anybody have a question?
Just a comment. The Emperor is the number one character in Star Wars.
Okay. You can make a blog post
And,
arguing with me if you want.
Obi-Wan would come in a close second.
All right.
Or maybe one of those Jawas.
Jawas?
Will you have it like kind of a wiki page? Will you have explanations on different things?
No, I mean you can go to Wikipedia for that. So that's not going to be the exact same thing. You can. Well, the idea of this is it's really meant to be fan-generated content about Star Wars.
Right.
So there's not going to be a page just explaining everything about Naboo. Or everything.
Have anyone
Everything.
joined your blog? Looked at
No, nobody's done that. But what it is going to do, to answer Ezra's question, is just to clarify, this is something where people can talk and argue with each other and talk about Star Wars. And this is sort of supposed to be like a place where you can do it with other Star Wars fans who actually appreciate it, and not just, the entirety of Twitter looking at you and your friend arguing, saying, "Wow, what a bunch of losers."
Is this currently active?
It is active. It is an active website. It doesn't have any people on it because I haven't given the website to anybody. To anybody, and I'm not going to give. It is technically public, but I'm not going to tell people about it until it's actually finished. Because I think if I go to this, it's just gonna.
I'm
Yeah,
ready
see,
to
I don't
ride.
have. This is all default stuff. Yeah, we could. It could actually happen if I finish the blog. So it's a work in progress, but I do have about half of it completed. The basic, yes.
Are you gonna get sponsored by Squarespace?
Hopefully not, because then I'll be immune.
I don't know why it got blurry. Okay. Thank you, Elijah.
Thank you.
Thank you.